After officially joining the ranks as one of the most celebrated comedies in history with back-to-back Emmy Award wins for Outstanding Comedy Series for its freshman and sophomore seasons, global phenomenon Ted Lasso is back for a third season. So for more on the new show and the new season, we're joined live now by Tohib Jimo, Cristo Fernandez, and Kola Bocchini. Gentlemen, thanks so much for joining us. This is very exciting. Episode 1 of season 3 already dropped. I want to start with you, Tohib, because things got really hot and steamy with Rebecca in season 2, and a lot of fans are wondering, hey, is romance going to carry over? What's going to happen between these two?
Oh man, to be honest, there's not really much I can say without being sued. So I think, yeah, like their relationship has obviously evolved. And I think going forward, what I'm excited to see from them is just, for that love to stay there between the two of them, whether that's platonic or whether that's romantic. I just want them to, really cherish each other in the way that they have over season 2 and season 1. Yeah,
and we're really going to see how that relationship impacts Sam in season 3 on the field as well. Cristo, let's turn to you now. You play Danny, a very beloved character who's an excellent, footballer as well, but you're also very superstitious. I know that before you started acting, you were a professional soccer player. So when you were playing soccer professionally, did you have any superstitions that you kind of held or carried with you?
Well, I think, I grew up believing in God, having faith, and thanks to my mother and my parents back home, so it's been always a connection, and I always had some rituals before playing, like, and I think I put that in Danny, the way he ties the shoes. That's a way I also used to do it, and I think those kind of things, they're always been for me, and so I try to put that in Danny as well.
Yeah, that's really cool. I can't wait to see what your character gets up to in this new season. And let's turn to you now, Kola. You play AFC Richmond team captain Isaac, and we really see your character, throughout the series kind of go through an arc. At first, you're kind of, under the influence of the star, Jamie Tart. But now that the team is back together, there's a new villain in the form of Nate. So AFC Richmond, they kind of lost, and it took about 2 seasons for them to finally start winning. What can we expect from Isaac in season 3, and I guess the rest of the team as they really try to gel together in the English Premier League?
It was a massive setback, end of season 1 getting relegated, and then season 2, kind of like getting back to where we should be. And the whole Nate thing, I trusted, kind of like a brother, kind of like betrayed them, but season 3, you can just expect more of the same, really, just like us, going through the trials and tribulations of, our jobs, our lives, more, actual, like, real life scenarios where, like, that real people go through. That's pretty much just more of the same, and hopefully everyone enjoys it.
Yeah, soccer players are humans as well, not just superstars on the pitch. Turning back to you, Tohib, back-to-back Emmy Award series for comedy. What do you think makes Ted Lasso such a unique and lovable show? Why do you think people really gravitated towards it, even though season 3, it's kind of rumored, might be the last season?
To be honest, I think one of the things that really sets our show apart is, it's just the unbridled positivity of it. We're in it feels like we're in a really cynical place in the world right now, and I think having something that really, decided to step out of that world and just like tell a more heartwarming, story that can impact people, and especially when everything seems like it's doom and gloom in the news and in life and in the world, and bills and cost of living crisis. It's like I think there's something where people can like watch and take a breath for a second, and you've got family in AFC Richmond. Yeah. I think that's part of why people really gravitate towards it.
Right, and there's a reason why the World Cup, why soccer is the most watched sport, how it unites people from all over the world, and you certainly see that diversity reflected in the show. Cristo, we'll finish with you. You were born in Guadalajara, and what's it been like?
Well, I think that, personally, it's the more cultures, the more I am away from home, the more I appreciate as well my hometown in Guadalajara. It's been many years since I've been away from my home, and I just think, in a way as well, Ted Lasso is a reflection of the world we live right now. So, like, that's why I'm so passionate about different cultures, different languages, and I mean, football as well is with so many cultures, so many countries, and I just feel like I learn much more from by being surrounded by different. Here you have a British, a Mexican, and someone with Nigerian heritage. And I think, that's the world we live at nowadays. And
Yeah, and as somebody who's tried Christo's food, that's a +1 for that.
Awesome. I love that you guys are like sharing recipes behind the camera as well. Well, listen, Tohib, Christo, and Kola, thanks so much for joining us on CP24 Breakfast. Can't wait to watch the rest of season 3, episode 2 on Apple TV+. Drops on March 22nd. Good luck. We can't wait to see more of you guys. Take care. Football is life. Football is life.
yes.